plastic cracker.
Icky feeling, so.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine, and if you're new here, hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna be doing a productive day in my life. Today is currently Wednesday, January 15th. This morning I did start off the vlog with me doing some work at Starbucks. I went to Starbucks pretty early because Noe worked at 7:15, and so I thought it would be nice to just go in with her before I go to work because I start work at 9. So I went and did some work for about an hour and a half, and I did some notes for my microbiology class. But now I'm home. I finished work at around 3 and I did a little like downtime, so I was on my phone a little bit. Then for about 30 minutes or so I've been doing some notes and also watching some YouTube videos. So for today's agenda, I'm just gonna be really focusing on taking some notes and catching up on them. I'm not so much behind on notes, I just want to write them out on my notebook and watch some videos to really understand the material that I'm learning in microbiology. I also want to start on my study guide because our exam is at the end of January and I want to make sure I actually go through the study guide the week after I learn a topic, just because I want to retain information, practice active recall. I also have therapy at 5, so I'm gonna have maybe 10-15 more minutes to do and finalize some of my notes, and then I can move on to more studying after my therapy session. Let's go ahead and finish up the notes that I'm currently taking. Like I mentioned, my main goal when taking notes is to practice active recall and retain as much information as possible from class. Active recall is all about challenging your brain to retrieve information, which strengthens your understanding and memory over time. This is how I do it. I always make sure to have my professor's PowerPoint slides on hand during the lecture. As the professor teaches, I follow along, writing down anything they say or write on the board that adds value or clarity. This helps me stay engaged in class and also ensures I capture key points that might not be on the slides. To prepare ahead of time, I use a resource my professor provided, which is his PowerPoint presentation from the COVID era. This is a recording of him teaching it and also gives me extra information that he probably didn't even say in today's lectures class. I watched him on 1.5 times speed before class to quickly review the material. This not only gives me a head start on the topic, but also helps me identify any slides or concepts I'm confused about so I can ask better questions during the lecture. After class, I take the time to rewrite everything I learned into my notebook. This step is so important because it forces me to revisit the material, identify the most important points, and consolidate my understanding. Many teachers say this. I think it's very important to remember. There are more studies that show and prove this right, that physically writing things down engages multiple parts of the brain, making it a powerful tool for active recall. By combining my pre-class preparation, active engagement during lectures, and also my post-class review, I'm able to deeply understand and retain the material. Plus, taking an intentional approach to note-taking ensures that I'm not just passively consuming the information, but also actively processing it and applying it. Okay, I'm gonna stop taking the notes now because it's currently 4:50 and I'm gonna take the next 10 minutes or so to refer back of my past week. I haven't seen her in 3 weeks and I usually see her every 2 weeks. So I'm gonna go ahead and look for one at my 5-minute journal because a lot of the things that I go through I mention in my 5-minute journal, like highlights and stuff, and sometimes I mention the lows if I overcame the lows like in a very good way that I was very proud of. So I'm gonna look at that. I'm also gonna look at my other journal that I write down all my feelings and thoughts and stuff in. That way I have a gist of like what I want to talk about in therapy and not just like ramble or sometimes sit there quietly confused at what I want to talk about. So we're gonna do a little bit of reflection right before my meeting.
It's been a while. Icky feeling, so I've been keeping track with everything that I've been feeling for the past 3 weeks.
One thing that really helps me to stay on track is the Pomodoro technique. I set a timer for 25 minutes of focus work and then take a 5-minute break. It's amazing how much I can get done with this method. So the Pomodoro technique is a time management method that breaks your study or work sessions into 25-minute intervals, called Pomodoro, followed by a 5-minute break. After every 4 Pomodoros, you take a longer break, usually 15 to 30 minutes. This technique is super valuable as a student because it helps you to stay focused while preventing burnout. The 25-minute sprints make big tasks feel less overwhelming, and the regular breaks keep your mind fresh and productive. It's a perfect way for staying on track and making the most of your study time. Just finished class. I'm gonna have to work on my lab paper real quick. It's not even a paper, it's like a worksheet. After my lecture and lab, I always use active recall to review the material while it's still fresh. Active recall is a study technique where you test yourself on what you've learned instead of just reading your notes. It helps solidify the information in your memory and highlights any gaps in your understanding. That way, you're not just passively absorbing the information, you're actively engaging with the material, which makes studying more effective. Officially alone in the study area, and I just finished importing some of my some of the footage that I did this morning to my computer, and I was gonna start editing, but I'm debating if I should edit or continue taking notes. I took a little break taking notes because I felt a little burnt out, if you will, and my head was kind of hurting, so I decided to use the time to import my footage onto my computer, to my hard drive, that shenanigan. I had a little snack. It's this like cracker. Yeah, that's a cracker. Kinda hungry, like for a meal, but no, he's gonna be bringing me home food, so I think I'm gonna wait. I forgot to create an outro for the video, so I'm now making one while I'm editing. And before I end this video, I wanted to let you guys know that one of the most important things when it comes to studying is to take breaks. By the end of the video, I was showing you guys the snacks that I was eating and also taking a break from taking notes. Working non-stop can lead to burnout, and it will also make it harder to focus. Taking short breaks, whether that's just taking a step away from the computer, eating a light, healthy snack, or even just drinking water, can help boost your energy back up. So remember, when you're studying or being productive, to take breaks when needed. Only you know what your body needs. Listen to your body. Your brain will thank you for it. But that concludes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed what you guys saw in today's video of how I stay productive, and also following me along in school while I was doing work and lecture and lab. I also hope that I shared some valuable tips with you guys on how to be productive and how to have an effective way to study and types of ways you can study, and also remembering to take care of yourself when being productive. If you guys enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell notification to be notified every time I post a new video. I also love to hear what you guys have to say. Comment down below what your favorite part of the video is and what type of videos you guys want to see from me next. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!